I want to talk about an article I saw in the newspapers today. It was written by a US Marine Special Forces veteran who did 2 tours of Afghanistan and could speak the local language. He says this. The first sentence is that for 20 years, politicians, elites, and DC military leaders lied to us about Afghanistan. The second sentence, to sum it up, what happened was inevitable, and anybody saying differently is lying to you. He talks about exactly what happened and how there was a culture of sending back false reports saying everything was going well even though it wasn't, in the senior ranks of the military and the politicians. And he makes this great point. The lies about Afghanistan matter not just because of the money spent or the lives lost, but because they are representative of a systematic dishonesty that is destroying our country from the inside out. It's exactly the same message that I've been saying. It's not about the particular atrocities that went on, bad as they are and important as they are, but there was a whole culture of lying that covered up crimes and even tried to put innocent people in jail. We sacrificed soldiers as well as lionised people who shouldn't have been lionised. Everything was a lie. The gains were lies. Our allies were often criminals, crooks, pedophiles, drug dealers. And the politicians and the generals lied about the whole thing for selfish political gains. He finishes with a heartbreaking story to say his father couldn't sell his house for what he owed on it. And he says if America wants to do nation building, they might want to start with their own nation. It's pretty heavy stuff. Now, I know there are millions, probably, well, hundreds of thousands of veterans who feel the same way. And I'm calling on veterans who saw the lies, who saw the cover-ups, to come out and tell their stories. I want to hear them all, and I want to see this whole can of worms get publicly open. This guy's running for office, and while I've been critical of the Americans, his name is Lucas Kunce. I'd vote for him, as I'd vote for Tulsi Gabbard. There are some really good people in America, and I hope that he gets elected. I hope Tulsi Gabbard, who is a real veteran as well, and a mother, and has actually done good things for a country, unlike 90% of the elected representatives in this country as well as there. Let's hear from them, and let's hear the truth, and let's make the world a better place. Change it for good.